Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Aiden's weather forecast. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm actually going to be talking about the potential flooding for parts of the southeast late week. You're probably thinking, why am I making two videos in 3 hours? Well, it's because I'm not making a video tomorrow because it is Christmas and I'll be with family all day, so I won't make a video all day. So I just want to keep you guys updated today, and then won't do a video tomorrow, and I'll do a video on Wednesday. So hope that sounds like a great plan. But so let's move on to the 6 hours. Not really, it's quite dry. Not really anything for parts of the southeast, quite dry. So that's a good thing if you're traveling on the southeast, but it'll be a messy northwest. By actually 24 hours, so there's a Christmas morning, parts of the southeast you can see just scatter little rain showers off the coast or so. So yeah, that won't really be a significant, it's not going to be a wet Christmas, but by 36 hours you can see some light rain starts to form in parts of Louisiana, Texas, scattered in Oklahoma, Arkansas, making its way to Mississippi. By 42 hours it starts to get a little bigger, but it's just lighter and all that. Not really significant rainfall yet. By 48 hours, you can see, by 54 hours, not 48, you can see that big snowstorm for parts of the Midwest. Well, that brings on the below or above freezing line. That's where the rain is, and it starts to form a little heavier as it gets above freezing, and that makes its way east. That snow or that rain makes its way east. So be careful, because if you're going back to your house in the southeast from, let's say, wherever you're, if you're driving to the southeast from somewhere else, you might want to be careful if you're coming in on Wednesday or Thursday. By 60 hours, it gets really heavy for parts of Texas and Oklahoma, really coming down in those darkest green, and it stretches all the way from parts of Iowa from being above freezing, and then a little rain starts to form in parts of the Gulf of Mexico. By 72 hours, wow, doesn't it intensify? Look how big the heaviest rainfall is. It's really going to come down for Dallas, really coming down. It starts to make its way in parts of Georgia with light rain, in Atlanta, and really heavy rain for New Orleans. And Dallas can get some really good chances of flooding. By 90 hours, it really comes down for parts of the southeast, such as Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, Atlanta, northwest Georgia. It's really going to be heavy, and a big band of heavy rain, which could cause thunderstorms. Yes, really serious. And then another heavy band comes for Athens, Georgia, Clemson, South Carolina, and then a little band of heavy rain, but not the heaviest amount of rain. And then it just goes off. By 102 hours, the heaviest amount goes in North Carolina, where Raleigh is, Asheville, and then it just goes off. And then another system forms, but it's going to be a little lighter rain for parts of the southeast, and it's going to make its way into parts of Virginia and Kentucky. So it's going to be lighter rain, but we got to keep an eye on this, guys. And by 155 hours, so this is, or 156, this is December 31st. So it could be a wet New Year's Eve if you're doing fireworks, or this is actually New Year's morning and then New Year's Day. And by New Year's Day, you can maybe even see some snow for parts of Texas. But it's going to be a very wet Houston, Dallas, New Orleans area for the end of December, and a pretty wet January, beginning of January. And then by January, the night of January 1st, it's again raining in the southeast, so quite a lot of rain. Let's check out the precipitation across the country. If we go all the way to 192 hours, which is January 1st, which we went to, in parts of Mobile, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle, you can see up, guys, to 6 inches in the next 10 to 15 days. Quite some heavy snow for Athens, Georgia. It does show less snow, surprisingly, for Dallas. I think it's because it's really heavy, though, but I think it's because the system's moving really fast. But yes, quite a bit of snow or rain for Dallas in a short period of time. But it's not going to stay there for a while in Dallas. It's more going to stay for parts of Georgia, North Carolina, Alabama, eastern Louisiana. So yeah, it's going to be quite a bit of rain it's going to be pretty dry Florida. They're really going to miss part of it unless you live in the Panhandle, which can get a lot of rain. And yeah, just be careful. A little less rain on the Kentucky side or on the Virginia side, but quite a bit of snow in the circle. So if you're driving from wherever you are driving from the southeast, it's going to be quite rainy and messy. And be careful because it looks like there is wind coming with the storm, which could cause trees coming down. And I'll get back to that, which is right now. So you're probably wondering, is there wind? I've already got questions about this already. Will there be wind for parts of the southeast like last storm, which brought up to 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts? Well, it's not going to be that bad of a wind, but there's going to be some wind. And there's going to be some wind in the areas that are getting really hit, like such as Atlanta and all those areas. So the storm starts to come in. You can see not really any wind for the southeast, not really anything. Maybe up to 4 miles per hour in this grayish color. But then that system starts to come in with parts of Texas getting up to 16-mile-per-hour wind in that lightest blue. By 54 hours, it's when it gets really heavy parts of Texas, which can get up to 27-mile-per-hour wind. So really gotta watch out for that, because that's quite some wind, especially when that rain comes, and then that 4-mile-per-hour wind starts to make its way more into North Georgia and the Carolinas. A really heavy wind off the coast. So if you're right on that coastal area, you can get a really good amount of wind. It starts to make that heavy wind, or not heavy, that 14-mile-per-hour wind starts to make its way in Mississippi, which can cause maybe light little trees to come down with that saturated ground. It's not really a big deal for more of a Georgia, because Georgia got really hit by wind, or got hit by some hard wind last time. That won't be the case, but it's going to be quite windy for actually the Indiana, Ohio area. Can get up to 20-mile-per-hour wind. And then it's just not really windy for the southeast. It's more windy for maybe more of a Arkansas, Texas storm, maybe 15-mile-per-hour winds for parts of North Georgia, such as Hall County, White County, those areas near the Tennessee border, but not really much wind. So that's a really good thing if you don't want trees coming down. So this is the new National Weather Service. They did take out those watches for parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. But there can be a lot of flood watches for this area coming in probably Wednesday morning or Christmas night. But quite busy for parts of the Northwest. I know we're not talking about the snow in this video, but I just want to show you guys since we're already here. They did add some warnings for parts of Oregon. They did add 3 counties for the Sierra Mountains, and they did take away some some winter storm advisories for parts of Vermont. But this is what it just looks like right now. But there could be a lot. There could maybe even been wind or advisories for parts of Texas, and maybe even parts of northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, and then just flood watches. Maybe a flood warning here with that heavy rain coming down, and maybe a flood warning for parts of New Orleans and Mobile. Maybe a flood warning right here. So guys, I really hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys are okay with me not making a video tomorrow. And if you really like this video, go ahead and drop a like. And can we please get 400 subscribers by the end of the night? I would really appreciate that, guys. And my goal is 600 subscribers. And if you already done so, let me know in the comments if you do want a shout out for 600 subscribers. And yeah, it's really cool that we're at 388. Hopefully we get to 390 by 3 o'clock, which is an hour from now, my time. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Do not forget to hit that bell button for instant notifications when I make a video and when I go live. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, which will be Wednesday.